Protected waters, a moderate chop. Sunday night, southeast winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet with a dominant period of 4 seconds. Protected waters, a moderate chop. A slight chance of showers after midnight. Winds and waves higher and heavier thunderstorms. The coastal waters forecast for the following: waters from Swampy River to Apalachicola, Florida, extending from 20 to 60 nautical miles, and coastal waters from Mexico Beach to Apalachicola out to 20 nautical miles. West of today, south winds 15 to 20 knots. Seas 3 to 5 feet with a dominant period of 2 seconds. Protected waters choppy. Showers and thunderstorms. Tonight, southwest winds 10 to 15 knots, becoming west after midnight. Seas 3 to 5 feet with a dominant period of 6 seconds. Protected waters, a moderate chop. A chance of showers and thunderstorms in the evening. Thursday, northwest winds 10 to 15 knots, becoming west 15 to 20 knots in the afternoon. Seas 2 to 4 feet with a dominant period of 6 seconds. Protected waters choppy. Thursday night, northwest winds 15 to 20 knots. Seas 2 to 4 feet with a dominant period of 5 seconds. Protected waters choppy. Friday, north winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet with a dominant period of 5 seconds. Protected waters, a moderate chop. Friday night, northeast winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas around 2 feet with a dominant period of 5 seconds in the evening, then 1 foot or less. Protected waters, a moderate chop. Saturday, east winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas around 2 feet with a dominant period of 5 seconds.
Alrighty, my friends, what is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another live stream here for today, which just so happens to be the last live stream of this event that has been kicking off across the country. Hope everyone is doing all right. Glad to have you guys here for today. We just have a little slight risk today. Nothing too extreme regarding compared to the last 2 days. You know, this is just a quick little live stream here. I don't expect this live stream to last too long because I'm just basically streaming the last little bit of this system here. And the majority of it is actually over, so that's the good news. But anyways, my friends, hope you all are doing all right. We still have a little bit of life in this system here, not too much. Like I said, we've had a lot of damaging winds though. You can see all these blue little dots here. Those are all damaging wind reports, which is actually pretty crazy. But we're just going to be here for probably an hour, maybe 2 hours, just talking about here, with the current storm situation that is ongoing across the country. Anyways, let's go ahead and see who is here for today. We have Liam, we have Nerd, we have Weather Watcher, we have Hayden, we have Monica, we have my mom, we have Self-Care. What's up, guys? Hope everyone is doing all right. Glad to have you guys here for today. So let's go ahead and pause this here to the last moment. So, now, like I said, just because we're towards the end of this event does not mean that it's over quite yet, because we still have a pretty nasty line of storms moving towards like Jacksonville, Florida here. Let me go ahead and bring up the close radar here to Jacksonville. We have ourselves a pretty nasty line. I mean, look at that. Well, full of severe warnings kicking off here. This one's for 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and basically half-dollar-size hail towards Newberry, towards High Springs. Moving up here to the north a little bit, we have one for also 70-mile-an-hour winds here. Quarter-size hail for areas of like Stark and such areas so nearby. Once again, another 70-mile-an-hour wind for portions here towards like St. Mary's. So obviously, Jacksonville, you're kind of in a little bit of a sticky situation here. You got to be watching out here on the weather side for the next hour because there is a big old line of storms that is getting ready to drive its way across portions here of Jacksonville, and this is going to be bringing some damaging winds here. Perhaps up to 70. Yes, 70 miles an hour could be possible. So we're definitely going to need to watch out for this, my friends. So we'll definitely keep an eye on it. Anyways, but that is what we are talking about here. Let's go ahead and see. So most snow I've seen in Minnesota in 10 plus years, it seems, so Self-Care. Well, that's pretty crazy. Had crazy lightning strike, Mooresville overflowing creek in my area today. That sounds pretty crazy there, Weather Watcher. Hopefully, we're glad to see that you're okay. Let's see, I'm in Minnesota. We have to dig out our car. How much snow did you get there, Deborah? Did you get a lot of snow? Because I definitely know a lot of areas in, like, towards Minnesota did get a lot of snow here. There's actually a thing I can do to pull up the observed snowfall here. So I should do that real quickly. Apparently a lot of places got quite a bit of snowfall. Let's see here. For the last 48 hours here. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys this here. Look at this. So this was as of the last 48 hours. We're actually just going to zoom in towards, like, the North United States. Wow. Wow. So apparently some areas like in southeastern South Dakota and northeastern Nebraska, apparently some areas broke 2 feet of snow. One of the markers actually showing, here, let me actually go ahead and bring up my pen here for a minute. But one of the markers is actually showing us getting up to 26 inches. Look at that. So you see that orange area right there? That's the areas that broke 2 feet of snow. Well, pretty crazy. Also, basically, southwestern Minnesota reached, over a foot. Basically, that red color, this maroon color, that's the 1 foot boundary. That's basically the areas that have seen 1 feet of snow. And then this is the area that's seen 2 feet of snow. So you could say it's a pretty significant event here that caused some snowfall. So definitely a bit crazy when it comes to that. Let's go and see here. So there is, I don't think there's any way to look at ice that fell, unfortunately. But anyways, like I said, the current situation we are paying attention to is mostly across Florida right now. We have the storms tracking up more to the east here. Areas in North Carolina as well. I think we just got a new convective outlook upgrade or a new update that came through here. Let me actually double check and see when this came out. It looks like it's pretty fresh, actually. I don't think it was like this a few moments ago. 36 minutes ago. Okay, so yeah, they actually did just recently upgrade or update this severe threat here. So we're talking, let me move this over here out of the way. So we're literally talking here that we just have these little slight risks to go through. A few storms moving towards like the Virginia Beach area, towards like Elizabeth City, Jacksonville, North Carolina. 60-mile-an-hour winds and penny-sized hail to the areas here in the east. Now, this is obviously going to be a concern for boaters out there eventually, so keep an eye on that. But like I said, Virginia Beach looks like it's getting ready to get hit here soon. Let's go ahead and switch towards the southeastern Virginia radar here. Just take a look and see what's going on up there. So Virginia Beach itself, pretty clear as of now, but there is some storms on your horizon. A bunch of precipitations moving your way. Pay attention to that. But there is a severe thunderstorm warning here just west of it for areas of like Ivor, south of Wakefield. Areas here towards, west of Norfolk, west of Smithfield, west of Suffolk, north of Franklin. This is for 60-mile-an-hour winds and penny-sized hail. So obviously gusty winds up to 60 miles an hour can be expected here. Velocity not really showing any rotation, but you can see these just those highlighted colors there. That's likely where we are seeing some damaging winds. So watch out for that there. Moving into North Carolina, west of Elizabeth City for areas here towards like Coleraine, towards Hertford. I think it said Hertford. Right here towards Edenton. So those areas here has a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for damaging winds only, being the concern here. So we'll keep on watching that. Obviously, some heavy rainfall can be expected out of that as well. We have ourselves another little storm system. Kind of a little bit odd how they made this warning so large. That's actually what I'm wondering. Why did they make this warning so large? Anyway, so 60-mile-an-hour winds and penny-sized hail here towards like Belhaven, moving towards areas like Columbia. Towards, east of Bayboro, towards Oriental. Yeah, so you guys are under a severe thunderstorm warning here in effect for basically the next, this expires in 36 minutes. So we have a little bit to go on that one. Tracking down the coastline here, we're going to switch to southern South Carolina. A lot of the South Carolina storms are over with for the most part. As you can see, there's just a little bit of precipitation moving through the eastern side. Just kind of like I said, just pretty much just kind of a bunch of little, moderate rainfall, not really much going on, but things really get crazy once we move in towards like the Jacksonville, Florida area. Let's see. I'm gonna try to find a live camera for everyone. Jacksonville webcam. Yeah, so I want to find some live cameras here in Jacksonville. Well, I don't care that your name's. I'm trying to figure out a good camera to look at here. But of course, you're getting advertisements and stuff. Global weather cameras, yeah. Well, it doesn't look like we're gonna probably be able to look at any of those. But anyways, regardless, as you can see, a big old nasty line of storms moving through there, which is definitely really, really crazy here. How's South Carolina looking? We have 20 watches. Yeah, so South Carolina can be just looked at there is honestly not looking too crazy. Nerd says it's so loud here. Well, stay safe there, Nerd. Like I said, this is a pretty nasty line of storms here. And like I said, This sucker is producing potentially up to 70-mile-an-hour winds here. And, you know, honestly, if you're in Jacksonville, if anyone knows anybody in Jacksonville, Florida, being northeastern Florida, give your friends and family a heads up here. You know, towards the Jacksonville area, there's a line of storms moving through, and it has some nasty potential. But look at this. All these are showing 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts, which that's near hurricane force winds. So everyone, please just be watching out for that. Let's see. Wife of a grumpy old Marine says, "Thank you so much, Andrew." No problem. Yeah, no problem. Obviously, I'm here for you guys. I want y'all to be. Want you guys to be, you know, on the lookout. I want you guys to be ready for this. Let's see here. I'm trying to find. Still trying to look for some live cameras for y'all. Oh, never mind. Only premium people can access that page. If anyone can find a Jacksonville camera that's showing these storms, let us know, because I'd like to get some live views going through here. Because obviously that's kind of what we're looking at. Oh, here we go. Okay, so here's actually one right there. Kind of found one here in St. Augustine, which I'm going to go ahead and show you guys here really quickly. So here is that. Oh, kind of a bad. There we go. St. Augustine there. See, the winds are picking up. Definitely. Oh, was that a lightning flash back there? Did y'all see that? Interesting. Crystal says, "Hello, Andrew. Hope you're doing well." I am doing well. Hope you're doing well as well, my friend. Anyways, but yeah. So we're just gonna have to ride this out, my friends. We're just gonna have to continue watching this. So obviously, anyone in these areas, like I said, obviously still inside the tornado watch. If you're in that watch region, I can tell you that you're most likely for sure going to get a storm here. Because, like I said, this line of severe storms extends all the way on the far western side of the watch here. Really anywhere like right here. I mean, pretty much in these areas of northeastern Florida, you guys are in line for some nasty potential here. Like I said, damaging winds is a big concern. So if you have any friends or family here in Florida, I'm going to go ahead and say towards Ocala at a far south point. So Ocala portions here towards Middleburg, towards Jacksonville, towards St. Augustine, towards Palm Coast. Those areas here have got to be watching out for this, okay? So definitely, you know, give your friends a heads up there, okay? Yeah, give your friends and family a heads up there, because like I said, seriously, we have got to be watching out for this here closely. Because like I said, this is a pretty nasty storm system we're looking at here. So we're gonna have to watch out for this. Let's see here. All right, we got some live cameras coming through right now here towards St. Augustine. Let's try these out here. Trying to get the right one, the right view here. There we go. So that's there in St. Augustine there. It's pointing east away from the storm, so there's really no need to be looking at that. Unfortunately, I wish there was a camera looking at the storms. Which, like I said, if anyone knows any cameras that can do that, let us know here. Anyways, we have a severe thunderstorm warning about to be canceled in about 22 seconds, although an extension warning has been issued for areas like Reddick, towards like, Gainesville, towards Hawthorne. So, yeah, 9 seconds left out of this one warning here. Towards like La Crosse, I believe that's the one that we're talking about here. Yeah, so, but La Crosse is still in that. That's just the first warning that got issued here. So, but still, severe thunderstorm warning in effect for areas like Gainesville, towards like Waldo, Waldo. We have ourselves Hawthorne, I think that's how you say that. Mike, we're just gonna call that Mike. Reddick here. Yeah, so those areas here have got to be watching out for the potential. Like I said, obviously damaging winds up to 70 could be possible here. So that's definitely a bit crazy. Stark here also in the warning. We also have ourselves, a lot of Interstate 10 involved. McLinney here. Inside of that 70 mile an hour wind. So all these are 70 mile an hour wind gust potentials. So all these have the potential. So see Yulee, Kingsland, St. Mary's. Yeah, all these areas, guys, has the potential of seeing 70 mile an hour winds here. So 70 mile an hour wind gusts could be possible across these regions. So damaging winds is definitely a concern out of this. Definitely is going to be a concern here. We're going to take a look for some rotation. I don't see any rotation happening there. So obviously at the moment being, I don't see any tornado concerns. But here's the thing though. But like I said, there's the potential of damaging winds, which can cause straight line wind damage. So I'm going to go ahead and say, okay, so if you guys are ahead of the storm here right now, but the storm is in your direct path, like I said, areas here just pretty much just north of Ocala, north of Daytona Beach, and all the way up towards the Georgia line, you guys are about to get hit by a storm. And here's the thing, like I said, basically, if you are in that path, if you have anything loose outside, such as, lawn furniture or something that's hanging around outside, I mean, anything that can be blown around in the winds, bring it in before you, or before the storm hits. Now, don't put yourself in danger's way if the storm's already there, because then at that point, you don't want to put your life at risk. But just to help out with things here, recommended to bring everything loose indoors. So once again, so like I said, here's the map of Florida. Here's the state of Florida, the very far northeastern quadrant. Basically exactly where this watch is located. If you guys are in these regions, I'm going to go ahead and circle a lot of these areas here. So if you guys are basically in these grounds, you are about to get hit by this line of storms that's moving through. And with that being said, there's a potential on these storms that winds could reach up to 70 miles an hour. And so like I said, if you're in any of these areas here, if you know any family, if you know any friends that might be around these regions, that is where the potential of those damaging winds will continue. And I guarantee you, I'm very, very confident that these storms that we're talking about here could actually, turn nasty, and that they could impact a lot of the areas here. So once again, areas kind of like towards Ocala, towards like areas north of Pearson, towards Gainesville, getting ready to get hit here now. Lakeside, Middleburg, Jacksonville, St. Augustine, Palm Coast, pretty much just north of Daytona Beach here. Yeah, those areas in particular is what I'm a little concerned about here. Once again, like areas of St. Mary's as well, and pretty much everything just north of St. Mary's here is off the coast. A lot of the nastiness is out of like areas of like southern Georgia for the most part. And I can still see there's a little bit of storm edge going on here. We got a few thunderstorms going on, but a lot of that severe potential has bled out across those areas here. So that's kind of what we're talking about here. Let's see here. ATR Media says, let's see. I'm in Pala. I was going to call it Pala. It's in front of the line. Well, yeah, ATR, please stay safe out there. I know where you're at. I actually did see that area right here. So you're right in front of it, and this line is heading right towards you, and you're in that watch. So obviously your main concerns here, ATR, is if you, obviously, first of all, be watching out for this line here, because it's a pretty nasty line of storms here. Second off, ATR, what I want to tell you is that if you, from what it looks like you're 7 miles away from your house, I'm not going to make it before the storm. It's going to have to make it to the nearest gas station, which is a half a mile away. I think I can make it. Yeah, so it'll probably be about an hour or so, or nearly an hour, before it gets to you. It's still a little ways out, and you're still not in the warnings, but I guarantee you, I wouldn't say I guarantee, but I'm very, very, very confident that you're about to be in a severe thunderstorm warning here in the future. So obviously, with that being said, you got to watch out for this, okay? Got to be watching out for those areas. So for you, like I said, once you get home, if you have anything loose outside ATR, bring it indoors. And that goes to everybody who's actually in the line of these storms here. But that is kind of what we're seeing here. Let's see here. Nerd says, Andrew, other than the ones that are active right now, do I think this storm line will produce any more tornadoes? So there's no way to be for sure, but I can assure you that there is still potential. meaning that, essentially, essentially what I said is that it's not over yet. I mean, there is still the environmental conditions needed to produce tornadoes available in northeastern Florida across these regions. Yes, still that is a concern. But at the moment, as of right now, there is no active concern for tornadoes regarding the activity right at the moment. But just know that can change very quickly. Okay, so that's something we still need to watch out for. So yeah, just because there's no tornadic activity happening right now does not mean that it's over. So I still think that by the time this whole line moves into the Atlantic, I think at that point we still have a threat. But like I said, I mean, even if a tornado threat or not, the main concern right now is damaging winds. Because like I said, these areas all across this, all across this region here, once again, like Gainesville, I mean, your guys are getting slammed right now towards Reddick, towards Hawthorne, west of Keystone Heights. Those regions are about to get slammed. And like I said, they put a 70-mile-an-hour marker on that. So basically the winds could get up to 70 miles an hour. Which, once again, just as a reference point, 70-mile-an-hour winds is nearly hurricane-force winds, which is crazy. They just now issued another severe thunderstorm warning, right? Or did they update it? Oh, yeah, they did. Yeah, they just updated it there. So, anyways, but like I said, so Stark out of this one is in that 70-mile-an-hour winds there. One here towards, let's see, St. Mary's. Let's see, there's another place over here I saw. Fernanda. I know I'm saying that wrong. Beach, how you pronounce that there. The area of Yulee. Right on 95 here. Oh, here we go. Okay, so there's actually a report here from a weather station here as of 3:30 p.m. So 7 minutes ago, there's actually a report here coming from the Jacksonville International Airport showing here towards Duval, Florida, the county of Duval. So this is showing here a magnitude of 35. So apparently ASOS, why does it say 35? Remark, ASOS station in Jacksonville International Airport reported a gust of 57 miles an hour, which that is on the boundary of severe. So yes, that's right there at that severe limit. So that's something to watch out for. And I mean, look at that. Look at this storm right here towards the way. I mean, this is not a friendly storm here. Not a friendly storm here. But once again, everybody, like I said, just please stay safe out there. And once again, to my friends out there, to everybody, if you have any questions at all during this, please let me know, okay? So we're gonna be here for you. Online Tough Guy says, hi, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Glad to see you here. About 67 here. It's hot compared to a week ago. Oh, yeah. Really 2 weeks ago when we had that major cool down that happened across the country. That was quite nasty. But anyways, like I said, my friends, for the people joining us, like I said, please pay attention to this. If you know anyone across Florida, more particularly the northeastern side of Florida, towards the Jacksonville area, towards the Gainesville, Daytona Beach area, give them a heads up. Like I said, obviously these areas, I'm kind of concerned about these regions here. Kind of in this little triangle right there. That's the region I'm concerned about right now. That's kind of the zone where we could potentially see, those damaging winds getting up to around 70 miles an hour. So once again, 70-mile-an-hour winds here. Some hail could be possible, and obviously watch out for a few embedded tornadoes. Like I said, the tornado threat, even though there's not really any tornado activity happening at the moment right now, there is, like I said, right now there's basically no, right at the moment, there's no tornado concern. But that can still change, because like I said, the environment is still potent enough to produce tornadoes. So that's something we are going to need to continue watching, because you never know. It could literally take a minute and a tornado warning will be required. It's actually really crazy just how fast things go here. But anyways, now something I want to go ahead and show you guys here really quickly. Here is the meso analysis here. Let's actually switch this over to that view. So you can see here at the surface, I'm not expecting you guys to really know this too much, but there is a lot of strong winds, kind of at the bottom of these storms, you know, kind of at the base of these storms, relatively close to the ground here, about 2,000 feet or so up, maybe a little higher. The winds are rushing northeast at about 30 miles an hour, 30, 35 miles an hour there. But once we goes up towards the middle part of the storm here, those winds actually increase. For the most part, they're mostly cruising around the same direction for the most part, so it's mostly just speed shear. But the fact that it increases as you go up, obviously there's a potential of some, you know, rotating vortices here. And with a normal thunderstorm that tries to form, that obviously throws the potential of, you know, that updraft of any thunderstorm to knock that horizontal rotating tube vertical. Kind of make it go like this. Just a little sketch for you, and then there will be a tornado under that. So just a little bit of a scientific view of looking at things here. Just the winds are stronger as you go up in the atmosphere here and across the region we're looking at. And like I said, with that being said, I mean that does throw the potential that a few tornadoes can still be expected, or still be possible. I wouldn't say really expected, but the potential's still there. Okay, potential is still there. But the problem at the moment is, like I said, the damaging winds here. Like I said, if you're in the regions towards Reddick, towards Keystone Heights, Gainesville getting the worst of it now, towards like Palaca, is that it? Palaca. So that region's there. Towards Palm Coast, St. Augustine, Lakeside, Middleburg, Jacksonville. So yeah, those regions pretty much towards there. Penny Farms, Green Cove Springs. Let's see here. Towards Interlochen. Let's see, Pomona Park, Crescent City. So yeah, those areas got to be bracing. And like I said, I mean, this whole line is warned for 70 mile an hour winds. So obviously damaging wind gusts up to 70 miles an hour, which just a little bit of a reference to you guys. That is actually hurricane force potential. And but something I'm starting to realize here, let me actually go bring back the radar. We're going to play this in loop here for a minute. Is it looks like we have a few little storms firing off here towards the the warm sector, basically where this the warm front's pushing through. So that's a few little storms there. They don't look too concerning at the moment, but that is that is kind of what we are seeing here. So. But once again, everybody, like I said, here towards the regions, not too long ago, this tornado watch got extended southward, as you can see in the beginning of that. So for the areas here, not too long ago, you can see they extended the tornado watch from basically to the Ocala region. Yeah, so first this was mostly isolated for the north, areas like towards the Jacksonville area. But recently, not too long ago, this got extended more further south. Once again, towards like the Ocala, Palm Coast region. Daytona Beach is out of this right now. Because the tail end of this storm is probably going to scrape by Daytona. So that's something we that is kind of what we are seeing here. So, but once again, like I said, towards Ocala, towards Crescent City, towards Palaca, Hawthorne, Reddick here, Jacksonville, Lakeside, St. Augustine, Marineland, Palm Coast, Crescent City. Yeah, you guys got to be bracing for this one. Like I said, this is not your average line of storms. Okay, there's a little bit of significance on these ones. These ones are very strong, and like I said, once again, the potential of seeing damaging winds up to 70 mile an hour exists. Stark just now starting to get the worst of it. Looks like a new severe thunderstorm warning was just now issued. Let's see here. Yep. Okay, so guys, severe thunderstorm warning now issued for Jacksonville, Florida. I knew it was coming, but didn't know when. So there's now a new severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Jacksonville, Florida. 70 mile an hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail is possible. Obviously, the only concern here, as of now, is the damaging wind potential here. So once again, damage threat is considerable with damaging wind gusts up to 70 miles an hour. So areas like Green Cove Springs, Lakeside, Jacksonville, Florida, Fruit Cove, just off of Jacksonville Beach and Palm Valley. You guys are next, but those regions, if I was in these regions, if I was in these areas, what I would do, or what you need to do, is basically go across, if you're in these regions, what you need to do is, first of all, if you have anything that's loose outside, if you're ahead of the storm, if there's something that's loose outside, lawn furniture, I mean, anything that can be tossed around in heavy winds, bring it inside, bring it in the garage, bring it inside, wherever you can put it, okay? Just bring it indoors. Then the next thing to do, what I would even advise, is to, first of all, stay away from windows. There's going to be lightning with this. The damaging winds is strong enough to bust out potential windows if the debris hits it. I'd recommend even to go to the central portion of your home, just to be safe. You know, it's better to be safe than sorry, okay? So, with that being said, you got to be watching out for this. And like I said, you got to be preparing for this. So, I'd recommend that you would remain indoors. First of all, remain indoors, but go to the central portion of your home and just stay sheltered, stay in place until this is stay in place until this is canceled, okay? Same thing for all these severe thunderstorm warnings. Like I said before, guys, these are not your normal severe thunderstorms. These ones are a little bit more, have a little bit more pack of a punch. These ones are a little bit more aggressive, and these ones have more damaging potential on them. They just now updated the warning here. So Gainesville, yep, still inside the warning here for the next little bit. 13 minutes to go on that warning. Keystone Heights, you're probably, okay, so areas of like Interlochen towards Keystone Heights, I guarantee you that you guys are probably about to be issued for a severe thunderstorm warning here in a little bit, here pretty soon. Palatka too, that region. Got to be watching out for that severe potential too. So be on the lookout. So Reddick, yeah, you're still in that. You're about to get hit here. Yeah, so the tail end, it looks like on this storm here, it looks like everything starts to kind of fade out across those regions. Yeah, so you can see how the storms goes from like one straight line to kind of, you know, see a little bit more spotty, a little bit more spread out, a little bit more, you know, that's the concern where, or that's the area basically where the severe limit downgrades. It basically goes away. And that's exactly where the severe thunderstorm warning ends. And like I said, areas of Ocala, you're going to get hit by this, but you might just be lucky enough south to not deal with any severe thunderstorm warnings. But that's just a guess. That's just an educated guess as of now. Now, this could strengthen. You know, this line could push more south. It's possible. Anything's possible in this. Because, like I said, the environment is still quite nasty right now. But up towards areas like, you know, Yulee, towards Fernanda Beach, St. Mary's, yeah, there's a pretty nasty storm moving through. This one also is in the zone of 70-mile-an-hour winds here, which is pretty crazy. So definitely watch out for that one. Keep an eye on that. So once again, you have Jacksonville too. Jacksonville, like I said, just recently, Jacksonville, Florida, has gotten under a severe thunderstorm warning. Lakeside included, Green Cove Springs included. There's a bunch of little showers, a bunch of little storms popping up in here too. Areas of Lakeside, I guarantee you things are getting ready to turn nasty for you because this line is right on you. Penny Farms, you're not far away from it either. Let's see, ETA of these towards the region. So Penny Farms, you probably have about 8 minutes to go. Lakeside, probably about 5 minutes to go. Jacksonville, probably about 10 minutes to go. So be on the lookout for that, okay? This is just an estimated time of arrival. Let's see, with the storms moving towards areas like Hawthorne, yeah, about 7 minutes to go. Keystone, about 10-15 minutes to go. Towards these areas of like Palatka, we have a little bit under an hour to go, probably. So that's kind of what we're looking at. So that's kind of what we are seeing. So everybody, please, once again, if you know anyone across these regions, let them know what's going on here. Like I said, if you know anyone across northeastern Florida, more specifically north of Ocala, north of Daytona Beach, let them know. Okay? Once again, like towards the Jacksonville area. Once again, just here not long ago, we just got a severe thunderstorm warning issued for Jacksonville, Florida, for the potential of 70-mile-an-hour winds. Yes, 70-mile-an-hour winds, as well as the potential of penny-sized hail. So mixing those two together, penny-sized hail is not too crazy. 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts could obviously throw that potential, amplify the effects of penny-sized hail. Maybe causing some dents in the, sides of cars and stuff like that. So if you can, even if you are like ahead of the storm, if you can, make sure that you basically, if you can't, put your vehicles inside a safe spot. Put anything that's loose outside, such as such as lawn furniture or whatever that might be caught outdoors that could easily get thrown away by heavy winds. Bring it inside. Moose says, my uncle's at Daytona Beach. Yeah. So Daytona Beach, Daytona Beach honestly looks like you're probably not going to see as heavy impacts because it looks like from the current perspective, this line is basically just going to do something like this and curve its way up here just north of Daytona. Obviously, yeah, you're probably going to get hit by that line eventually, but it's probably not going to be as strong as it's expected towards like Jacksonville area. See what I'm saying? So that's kind of what we're looking at there. Anyways, let's see here. We got ourselves as of 3:42, so exactly 10 minutes ago. A report here in Gainesville Airport reported 51-mile-an-hour winds, which that's still pretty concerning. That's still enough to throw around some objects outside. Reddick here, Hawthorne, you're getting ready to get this. Keystone Heights, you're not too far away yourself. I believe here in probably within the next 10 minutes, we're going to have another warning being probably extended areas here. Roughly those regions there. But they'll probably include areas, around here. So they're probably going to extend that further eastward. So with these new warnings that it could include, might be for areas like Keystone Heights, Interlochen, those regions. Maybe towards Palatka at the end of the warning polygon. But it's possible here, which we're definitely going to watch out for. There's some hail. Oh, wow. Here we go. Whoa, hold up. Corrects previous thunderstorm wind damage, guys, report to 65-mile-an-hour winds. So that is upper-level tropical storm force winds. That's pretty strong. So this was here in Jacksonville. Apparently there was 65-mile-an-hour wind gust there. Yep, Jacksonville itself is getting ready to get slammed. Let's see here. So Jackson.
Protected waters a light chop. Saturday, east wind 10 to 15 knots, diminishing to 5 to 10 knots in the afternoon.
I'm trying to find a live camera here for it. Let's see here. Jacksonville, Florida.
Saturday night, east winds 5 to 10 knots.
Let's see here.
10 to 15 knots after midnight.
Yeah, I really want to find a live camera over here. Here we go. I got a good network here going on. Okay, let's see here. So we're going to go ahead and switch over here to this other screen, guys. So apparently there's a map. I don't know what I did there. There's a map of some sort towards the region. So yeah, look at that. So you can kind of see there on the horizon line. Let me see if we can get this up. There we go. That's a little better. Yikes. Yeah, this is getting a little bit crazy. Like I said, on the radar view, this is really closing in on Jacksonville. Getting very close. Apparently, wow, yeah, look at this one. At 3:48, this was as of like 6 minutes ago. Those clouds are building in across the region. Let's see here. Wow, yeah, look at that, guys. Look at those conditions. 3:51, so that's obviously 4 minutes ago. So yeah, those areas are about to get slammed. So definitely some impacts regarding things is Kind of be expected here. Let's see. We're gonna switch over to this one here. Okay, not much of a sky view on that one. Same thing for that camera. Yeah, so you can see where the rain's starting there. Right across there. That's where that's at. Oh wow! Look at that one. Holy cow! Look at that. Jeez. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's not good. Let's see, what about this one? Yep, so bunch of cameras here we can look at, which is actually pretty nice. This one. What does that say? Hold on, does it say severe thunderstorm? Severe weather. Hold on, it says something about severe weather, right? Severe weather watch, maybe? You see that? It says severe weather. Hard telling. But that one's crazy. That one's actually pretty nuts. Well, it's good to see that they're getting the word out there. That's for sure. Wow. Yeah, that one's even. Oh shoot! Let me do that. That one's even crazy in itself here. Interesting. So yep, that's that. Show video. Wait, there's a video? No way. Are you serious? Well, shoot! I didn't know I could do that, or I'd be looking at all of these. Good golly, yeah, look how much that camera is shaking. Oh, now I really want to find that other one. Show video. Dude, I did not know I could look at all the videos here. Severe weather warning, use caution, that's what it says. So just a quick little look, guys. Taking a look here back at the radar view. Like I said, all these are warned for 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So obviously, you know, damaging winds is a big concern there. Big concern. So we'll need to watch out for that one. Let's see. We're going to take another look here towards this camera here. Yeah, this one should give us some interesting views as well. It looks like it's actually raining there. Yep. Shoot. Yeah, that's cranking over here. Right across the bridge of St. John's River. Goodness. Yeah, it looks like traffic's slowing down because of that too. You see that? See how a lot of brake lights. It's obviously no good there. Let's see this one. Okay, that's the one we just looked at there. I'm going to zoom in a little further here. So yeah, it looks like the rain is reaching those regions. Wow. Yeah, we're going to have to look at this one. Good golly. Yeah, look at that one. That one is that one's quite nasty, and I bet you they're getting ready to get slammed here. Yeah, they're getting ready to get slammed. I mean, look how dark it is. I mean, look how seriously how dark it's gotten. Let's see. Okay, so new severe thunderstorm warning, guys, just got issued here. We're gonna take a small second to show you guys. This does include Palatka, like I was saying. So I knew this was getting ready to be extended. 70-mile-an-hour winds, penny-sized hail. Areas here towards Interlaken, like I said, towards Palatka, Keystone Heights. So if ATR is still in here, you're under a severe thunderstorm warning now. Reddick north of Ocala. So it's really closing in on those coastal areas like St. Augustine, Palm Coast region. So it's getting there. It's definitely getting to that point here. But let's go and take a look here back at what we were looking at here a moment ago. Like I said, this is the live camera here in Jacksonville. Does this whole thing, like, does this reach to? Let's see. Does this reach to other areas? Fortunately, no. But it reaches all of Florida. It looks like. That's cool. Yep. That's going to come in handy today. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and save this website. That's actually pretty useful. Anyway, let's see here. So obviously, like I said, the storms at the moment are basically across. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks the nastiest towards Jacksonville. I want to try to find another one here. Let's see. Jacksonville and Interstate 95. Kind of point there. Let's see here. Okay, let's go ahead and move on back here, guys. I'm going to switch back to my main view. Holy cow, look at the camera shaking on that view. You can see the dark clouds there. Good golly. Yeah, those winds are... yeah, you know the winds are strong whenever we start to see shaking of that motion. That's pretty nasty. Yeah, so Jacksonville... yeah, Jacksonville at the moment right now is getting slammed right on the brink of it. You know, for central Jacksonville, you're right there. You see this big wall of precipitation? That's not good. Let's see here. Holy cow! I think I might have got us a crazy look at this. Let's see here. We're gonna switch this camera. Holy cow! That is. There we go. Yeah, just zoom in a little bit more for you. Look at that. Look at that sky, though. That is that's pretty nuts. We got a little scud down there. You see scud? That's what we call low-hanging clouds, basically. So, yeah, what is that? It's little scud clouds. Interesting. Definitely very interesting here. Like I said, we got a lot of views in Jacksonville, guys. So we'll keep you informed on that. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to interact with the camera here. We'll show this video too. Let's see. Yeah, this one is not as crazy looking, but the storm is starting to affect these areas. We should probably just hang on a camera for a moment. That way that I can, let's see, are any of these ones showing the distance figure? Why isn't this working? For some reason, let's see, satellite view maybe? Oh, that didn't help. Yeah, so pretty dark over there. Very dark over there. Is that sign glitched or something? I think that sign's a little broken. Just FYI. So we're going to be scanning a bunch of cameras here. Whoa, that one looks nasty. Let's see. We'll look at video on this one. Okay. I think we just looked at that one, actually. It's pointed more towards the road rather than the sky here. That one's pretty bad, right? Yeah, that one looks like it's pointed towards the... Oh, a little lightning activity on that one. Like, if you zoom in closely and you look at it, you can see just how fast the clouds are moving. Like, I'll put a dot right at the edge of that cloud right there. In relation to the dot from the cloud, I mean, you can see just how fast the clouds are moving here. Which is nuts. We saw a little lightning flash. I'm going to hang on the camera here for a second, because we might be able to see a lot of lightning out of this. Because apparently these storms are very energetic. There's a lot of energy in the atmosphere. There's a lot of instability in the atmosphere, which is going to allow... Oh, there you go. Yep, so this is definitely an energetic storm here. I can tell you that right off the bat. Anyways, but yeah, quick little update for you guys. So apparently, at Jacksonville, thunderstorm wind gust was reported of 41 miles an hour, which is crazy. But yeah, that's a pretty nasty cloud there. Let's go and see, or pretty nasty clouds there. Let's see. Okay, I'm pretty sure we've been in this camera quite a few times. Yeah, so those areas are starting to get really impacted here. Let's try like this one. It's pointing directly at the road. That's not going to do us any good.
Coastal waters.
Holy cow, it get pretty dark over there.
Coastal waters from Mexico Beach to Apalachicola out to 20 nautical miles.
Whoa.
Dense fog advisory in effect until 9 a.m. Central Standard Time this morning. Tornado watch 12 in effect until 11 a.m. Central
Oh, yeah.
Standard Time this morning.
Yeah, look at that. So if I put a dot right there at the edge of that cloud,
Diminishing to 10 to 50 knots late. Speed
good golly, y'all.
with a dominant
Yeah, those clouds, first of all, are screaming.
waters choppy. Showers and thunderstorms.
They are definitely screaming.
Winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 3 to 5 feet with a dominant period of 6 seconds. Protected waters
But also that lightning, yeah, there's a lot of lightning activity over here, guys. So keep an eye on this side. Keep an eye like right there.
West winds 10 to 15 knots, increasing to 15 to
Because
20
apparently that's where a lot of the energy's coming from, right in that corner there. That's where a lot of the, we've seen a few lightning strikes out of this.
Thursday night, northwest winds 15 to
But
20
those clouds are screaming. So you know those winds are definitely favorable for like tornadoes and such,
period of 6 seconds. Protected
which
waters
is a very big concern here.
10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet with a dominant period of 5.
Well, the good news about this thing I'm using, guys, is that if there's a tornado warning that gets issued, we might be able to tune in close to that warning area.
1 foot or less.
Let's see, tornado question mark? No, not at the moment. I mean, there is a threat for tornadoes still for today across these regions because we actually have ourselves a tornado watch across the pink shaded color. So all these areas in pink
1 foot or less.
is under a tornado watch here. Number 13 in effect here
Sunday.
until 6 Eastern, which is in the next 2 hours. So we're gonna be live until then.
Dominant period of 0.
We're gonna be live until that watch gets expired. So. Let's go to your says the storm already passed me this morning towards Georgia and Alabama. Yeah, well, it's definitely glad to see you're okay out of it. I know it's a pretty nasty one for sure. We'll take a look at more cameras here, guys. Let's see. We're gonna take a look more north. Oh, that's a good view there.
Extending from 20 to 60 nautical miles and coastal waters from Mexico Beach to Apalachicola out to
Yep, so you can see the waves. The waters move into the right of the camera.
15 to 20 knots. Seas 3 to 5 feet with a
You know, I wish there was a way that we could like overlay radar here.
waters choppy. Showers and
Weather
thunderstorms.
alerts. Oh, whoa, hold up. Whoa, that helps.
Becoming west after
That helps a lot, actually.
3 to 5 feet with a dominant period of 6
Well, there you go. That just helped out our case a lot more.
A chance of showers and thunderstorms in
See, oh, this is tornado watch. Okay,
northwest winds 10 to 15
gotcha.
west 15 to 20 knots in the afternoon.
Prince says, "Hey, bud, how is Tampa gonna be looking?" Tampa, you guys are honestly right on the boundary of seeing storms or seeing severe storms and not. So you're right there kind of at that zone where severe storms are not expected, but I'd say later on, give it another few hours, you could see some storm activity. I wonder how up to date this radar view is.
Friday night, northeast winds 10 to 15 knots.
Let me switch to this guy.
Seas around 2
Yeah, see, because the rain's already started there. If I switch more south,
foot or less.
I mean,
Waters along with choppy.
yeah, this is like a weather streamer's dream site right here.
Around 2 feet with
This is some good information.
protected waters along with choppy.
Oh,
Saturday night, east winds 10 to
but
15
is there a wreck here?
waves 1 foot or less.
Why do I have an exclamation point on that camera?
Sunday,
Oh, wow. Okay.
seas around 2 feet with a
Apparently it highlights wrecks and stuff too, even though. Oh yeah, the classic wreck move
southeast winds 10 to
where you hold your hand on top of your head. Like, what did I do?
dominant period of 0 seconds.
Anyways,
Protected waters along with winds and waves higher.
yeah, but they better clear that up quick because that is going to. I hate this. I hate for it to rain on their parade, but it's getting ready to rain on their parade.
Coastal waters from East Beach to Oklahoma.
See, yeah. So we'll show this video too. We'll just get some live storm views here.
Tornado watch 13 in effect until 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this afternoon.
Dude, this would have been like really useful for like hurricane streaming.
15 to 20 knots. Seas 2 to 4 feet with a
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
second.
I have a homework assignment for me today. Is to find other websites like this
Southwest winds 10 to 15 knots.
that has like these traffic cameras and such.
Seas 2 to 4 feet.
Because the good thing about these cameras is that they're non-copyrighted either, because they're government property,
A slight
and the government doesn't care if I'm using this.
in the evening. Thursday,
They're actually available to public anyways, so
seas 2 to 3 feet with a dominant period
But yeah, I mean, you can see that things are moving down on the right-hand lane there, going into that storm. Bit crazy. The only thing I hate about this, is there like a way I can full screen this thing? Probably not. Oh my gosh. I'm going to switch down a little further south. Apparently it's still sunny over here. That's just Florida for you. You know, it's sunny 1 minute, and the next thing you know, it's just pouring down rain. Sometimes it's pouring down rain while it's sunny in Florida. That's just Florida for you. You know. Anyways, let's see. We'll take a look here back at the radar view. So just as a little update for everybody on the current radar situation. Yeah, just as a, for that. So yeah, severe thunderstorm warning. It looks like there's some more storms firing ahead of that cold front there. You see that? Like towards Palatka. That just brings moment of impact a lot closer. So yeah, so obviously with these storms though, 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts, penny-sized hail across the regions. Jacksonville is also in this here too. So watch out for that lakeside, west of Palm Valley, west of Jacksonville Beach, Green Cove Springs. Yeah, those areas there. Megan says, if I'm a car on those freeways, what would my advice be? Turn on your hazards, slow down, because you do not want to be. If you can't see, then you shouldn't be driving fast. So turn on your hazards and keep them on until the visibility returns. That's the thing you got to do. Because with this storm, guys, visibility is a big problem. Yeah, visibility is a big issue out of these storms here. Here's another view in Jacksonville, guys. Jacksonville, Florida. Look how dark the ground is. And look how light the sky is. But that is meaning, if you look at the top left, see how it gets more darker? So that means there's a really dark cloud behind this camera right here. And if you look closely, the winds are actually picking up. And the winds are actually starting to shake everything. Or shake the cameras and stuff. So that's growing concern here. I don't know if there's any towards Palatka region. God, I hate this map sometimes. It's a great tool. I love it. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. Gonna fix that. There we go. Alright, so if we zoom in here towards like Ocala, we have that live cameras. Ocala is basically north. Okay, so Palatka is basically northeast of this here. Yeah, towards like these areas here. There's Palatka. But apparently there's really not many camera choices over there. It's mostly for like the big interstates, what it looks like. Like Interstate 75 here, and then we have 95 over here. Still a very useful program, I'm not gonna lie. We'll take a look here back on 75 here, see what's going on. That's actually a camera we were looking at here a little bit ago. Interesting, but yeah, like I said, what we should probably be doing is looking here back again at Jacksonville, Florida. Let's see, 409. Take a look here. This one. Okay. We're gonna pull ahead of the storm a little bit here. Right on the brink of this storm here. But actually, I think it's actually starting though. Got a raindrop on the camera, so that's interesting. We're gonna try pushing a little more east. What about Samson? There we go. We'll try this view. This looks like a good camera. Yeah, there we go. How much are gas over here? 330 something looks like. Let's see here. Thank you for answering my question, Andrew. No problem. Vezzer says, hey Andrew, how am I? I'm doing pretty good. Is McClinney safe from the tornado watch now? Let's see here. Well, where's McClinney at? If you've already gotten your storms here for the most part, once that initial first round of storms move through, You know, that big cold front you can see up here on my map, you know, the big old front. Once those storms hit you and you go on the back side of them, that's whenever the chances of severe storms quickly diminishes. Yeah, quickly diminishes there. So that's that. Let's see. Here's another camera. Yeah, we've looked at this one quite a bit here. Yep, still not looking too good. Yeah, the rain's picking up here, that's for sure. This is at 95 south of Butler Boulevard. Live camera here. Let's see. We're gonna wait and see. We're gonna see if we can get some lightning strikes here, because I know that, like I said, these storms are very energetic. Okay, so we got ourselves a new warning, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and switch on over here really quickly. Cross portions of the coastal areas, just towards Palm Valley now. Yeah, Palm Valley is now under a severe thunderstorm warning. Atlantic Beach. Now, this one's for 60-mile-an-hour winds here and penny-sized hail, so watch out for that. Yeah, so once again, like Palm Valley is included with this one. Jacksonville Beach is included with this one. That's that. Let's see. Ooh. Apparently, as of 4 o'clock Eastern, so as of like 15 minutes ago, there was a funnel cloud report over Lake Geneva. Interesting. So I don't see anything on rotate. I don't see anything rotating here. Out of any of these storms, which is good news. But anyways, we'll keep an eye on it. Just going to switch on back here to our camera. Yeah, definitely looking pretty looking pretty nasty here, guys. I mean, look how gray the skies are here. Rain's picking up here across the way. This is yeah, there's about a 20-30 second delay on this camera too. Jenny says hello. What's up, Jenny? Hope you are doing good. Let's see here. Did they ever clear up that accident there? Let's see here. Right shoulder blocked. Crash. Yep. Oh yeah, there's another utility vehicle there now. Yep. So they better be hurrying up before this storm hits, because like I said, they're gonna get soaked here in a moment. Switch to this camera here. Let's see. This is towards. Let's see. Well, this is on 95 here. Not really specifically a location towards it. So yeah, the storms have not hit those areas yet, but they are getting close. Let's move up a little further here, guys. We've been on that one before too. Don't need that one. Trying to find one that's pointing right at the camera here. There we go. We'll take a look at this one here, actually. This will probably be a good little camera to look at. Yeah, this one has a bellboard saying, severe weather warning, use caution. That is for sure. Like I said, we have severe thunderstorm warnings here. And like I said, this is for 70-mile-an-hour winds here. Yeah, so 70-mile-an-hour winds here, as well as penny-sized hail too. So yeah, obviously those clouds. Oh, hold up, y'all see that? That's a shelf cloud back there. You see that? Shoot, look at that. Hey, y'all see that right there? That is a shelf cloud. This is actually a good camera to be looking at here. So I'm gonna keep it on this camera here for a few, while we take a look here at radar frequently. That shelf cloud is becoming a lot more visible. That thing is definitely starting to kick hard. Which is definitely interesting. So yeah, we're watching out for this. Okay, so yep, getting closer, guys. That thing is coming in quick. Thing is coming in very quickly. So I think I'm just going to stay on this camera, guys. I think this is like the best one we got here. Once again, guys, we're gonna take a quick little look here at the radar view. Where's that camera at? Says Toby. This one is at St. Johns County line on Interstate 95. This is, I believe, south of Jacksonville. Yeah, these storms are getting a lot closer towards the coastline. Like Jacksonville Beach there is getting ready to get slammed. Wow! Oh yeah, guys, this is crazy. Since I'm not well with SW, is this considered a squall line? Yes. This is considered a squall line, a long line of storms here, also known as a QLCS, which stands for quasi-linear convective system here. But let me move on back here, guys, to the. Let me move on back here to the camera, guys. This is. Yeah, things are getting real on this camera. I'm actually going to see if I can zoom in a little bit more to get rid of those borders for the most part. It's about the best I can get it there. And we're going to start to see a lot of lightning activity happening here too. This is starting to turn down south here pretty quick. Toby says thanks, no problem. No problem at all. Let's see here. So here's actually some good news. They downgraded the wind damage from 70 to 60. So now all these warnings we have in place here. So I'm going to name off some areas, guys, in northeastern Florida. Like I said, the areas we're watching out for. If you look here on my map, just above my head there, if you want to keep an eye on the camera view too. So it's these areas. Oh, I should probably use a different color here. It's basically these areas. I'm a bit concerned. Like I said, northeastern Florida. Now, for areas like Palatka, areas here towards like Crescent City, towards St. Augustine, towards Palm Coast, towards Hastings, right here towards like Jacksonville, currently getting hit at the moment. Jacksonville Beach, Palm Valley here. Yeah, all of these areas. Interlochen. Yeah, these are the regions I'm a little concerned about here in northeastern Florida. So that is kind of what we are seeing here regarding things. So we'll definitely keep on watching this here. Let's see. Emily says hello. What's up? Hope you're doing good. Dilly boy with the membership for 3 months. Well, thank you so much there, Dilly boy. Greatly appreciate it. Saying thank you for continuous coverage. Learn so much from you every day. Well, Dilly, thank you so much, and I'm very, very glad, for sure. Very, very glad here. Cool Man says, watching from southern Illinois, these clouds look wicked. They sure do, and like I said, we're definitely watching these closely. Like I said, there's a big old shelf cloud moving over the camera, moving over the camera here right now. And whenever this shelf cloud moves through, you're going to notice conditions get a lot worse, from lightning to all kinds of concerns here. But anyways, I'm going to draw a little exclamation point here, showing that I'm a little concerned about those areas here. Yeah, those are the areas basically, towards the Jacksonville area here. Like I said, once again, like towards like St. Augustine. That's where I'm a little bit concerned here. Let's see here. Haley says, Andrew, how are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Hope you're doing good as well. Yeah, look at that. Look how dark the roads are getting now. So once, you see that kind of turquoise hue back there? Almost like a light blue. That might be some small hail in this. Like I said, it's also warned for hail up to penny size. So yeah, that camera's getting very, very dark. For a brief second, I'm going to show you guys the current radar view here. Like I said, here's the current storm activity that's happening at the moment. Like I said, those storms, they really stretch out and thin out and basically weaken a bit towards Ocala. Ocala's about to get hit here, though. Same thing for like Palatka, Crescent City. You got to be watching out for this. St. Augustine there too. Palm Coast here as well. Also Jacksonville Beach, Palm Valley. You guys or Jacksonville Beach is getting hit, but Palm Valley is like on the brink of such. But that camera, the camera view we're looking at here at the moment, like I said, basically that is The shelf cloud is already like above. I wish there was a way I could move the camera, like look it up and stuff like that. But unfortunately, there's really nothing I can do about that. But let's just be thankful that I got these cameras here. Oh, look at the winds. Yeah, look at that tree to the right here. That tree right there. You see how the winds are starting to pick up? That is the squall line. Here comes the damaging winds out of this here. Or here comes the potential damaging winds out of this here. Yep, it's starting now, my friends. So yep, you can see how the horizon line is getting more gray. Here comes the rain. There we go. Just now hit the camera there. Severe weather warnings and use caution. So that is definitely what we are seeing here. But anyways, guys. So we're watching this one. Like I said, I would not be surprised if sometime here soon, guys. I would not be surprised if sometime we get ourselves a warning for areas like St. Augustine, because, like I said, we take a brief little look here over towards the radar. Like I said, St. Augustine is closing in on the storms are closing in on St. Augustine here. So that line is getting awfully close to St. Augustine region. So we're gonna have to definitely be watching out for that. Oh, quick, yeah, we got to quick on moving back here to this camera. Look how nasty things just got in the last like 30 seconds since the last time I was on there. Like I said, you can see that tree in the top right I circled, really showing kind of a vector, kind of showing how fast the wind is moving, which is definitely crazy. Let's see here, Jenny. We have another Jenny in here. Oh, we have two Jennies. We got a stream full of Jennies now. Well, what's up, Jenny? Hope you're doing good. Obviously, both Jennies. Yeah, those conditions have went from like far visibility to no visibility in a matter of like minutes. Yeah, look at that. Look at the water droplets falling now. So this is yep, everyone's got their headlights on. You see how traffic's slowing down? That's a good thing, because you don't want to continue moving as fast as you are. Let's see. Nerd says, let's see. Let's hope no other truckers tip over in these winds. That's for sure. That's for sure. Liam says, I'm back. What's up, Liam? Mark says, Chef Mark in the house with the family. Hey, Andrew. What's up, Mark? Hope you're doing good. Like I said, we're just watching the cameras here. Tell you what, so a lot of that shelf cloud's gone. I'm going to see if I can find that shelf cloud again. We'll see if we can get another live camera on the shelf cloud view. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's the camera that has that wreck, huh? Let's actually check the wreck here. We were watching this here earlier. Huh. I'm just worried about that truck tipping over, because the winds are going to be slamming on it, because the storm's coming from behind here. I'm just worried about those winds like going against this truck right there and knocking the thing over. That's what I'm worried about. And you can notice those winds are starting to pick up there too. The camera's starting to shake a little bit too. So that's crazy. I'm not Jenny. It's like Jeannie. Oh, well, Jeannie, what's up? Yeah, those winds are starting to crank here. Let's go ahead and see if we can find another. We're gonna move up the interstate a little bit here, guys, from where that wreck is at. Yeah, that wreck is right there off of right there towards Buc-ee's. We'll go camera up here if we can. There we go. This is another live cam, not too far from the wreck actually. This is very, very close to it. Wait, so hold on. So, Jenny, I've been saying your name wrong this whole time since I've known you, since like over a year now. You've been on this channel, Jeannie, for about a year. And I just now noticed that. That's crazy. Let's see. So we're going to switch up a little bit further north here. Ooh, that's not looking good. Let's see, we're going to switch to that one. Oh, yep. Down in the distance there, you can see how things are cranking. They're getting a little bit crazy, guys. So once again, everybody, just please be on the lookout here. Like I said, this is things are definitely heating up here pretty good. They are definitely heating up here. Let me take a look here back at the current warnings. Okay, so we have just 2 warnings, and after this, guys, I think we will be clear. Like I said, we're probably going to stay until like 6. Because that's whenever this warning, or the watch, this warning to watch gets expired. So it's at 6 o'clock. We'll probably be here until then. Let's go to your northwest of Crescent City there. East of Hawthorne. Yeah, Palatka. I don't know if ATR Media is still here, but they were in Palatka. And like I said, Palatka is under a warning for 60 mile-an-hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail too. Like I said, right at this moment, if you know anyone towards like St. Augustine, towards Palm Coast regions, that's the next concerned area here. That is like the next concerned area here. I tell you what, my friends, just as a little bit of a break from everything, take a look at this beautiful view here towards the Keys. This is in the Keys, my friends. Take a look at a few little cameras just to ease off of everything. Oh wow, look at that view. Yeah, the Keys are absolutely beautiful. We're gonna go to the farthest camera down to the south, like towards Key West here. And we got some live cams in Key West. This map is a pain to function. Oh wow, look at that. So there you go. Just a little bit of paradise for you guys. Quick little view. Obviously the traffic's not really paradise, but that's that. But anyways, getting back to the cameras, or getting back to the event here. Just a quick little live view there. When rain comes in, it looks like a piece of art from far away because you can see the rain falling from far away. Yeah, it's actually beautiful. It really is. That's for sure. But once again, so like if you guys are towards like Gainesville and Jacksonville at this point, you guys are mostly out of this event now. These storms are screaming. They're actually moving pretty quick here. Yeah, they're moving about like nearly 60 miles an hour. Which is definitely crazy. So, let's see here, St. Augustine, Palm Coast. Yeah. So Palatka and Pomona Park. Yeah, you guys are in the line here. Crescent City, I'd say watch out too. Palm Coast, St. Augustine, Crescent Beach. Yeah, it's those areas I'm a little concerned about there. So we got the tornado watch, we got the severe thunderstorm warning. That's what's going on there, my friend. Alright, I tell you what, we're gonna go see if we can find another live camera. We're gonna find another camera, guys. Here, let's go and switch on back here to my map here. Radar view here. We're gonna switch over. I wonder if that wreck area is gotten cleared up yet. Like I said, we've been watching this wreck area for the last little bit here. Oh, yep, they're getting it now. Holy cow. Yep, it's raining on their parade at the moment. Good golly. Yeah, I hate seeing that truck right there. You know, because, I mean, look how strong those winds are, you know, moving that camera that much. I'm just worried about that truck tipping over, you know? Those high-profile vehicles, I mean, they are... It's like hitting a wall, basically. Yeah, better hope that trailer is actually loaded up with things to help anchor it. Because if it's just solid, you know, pure light, who knows, you know? But anyways, but yeah, that's that. So we'll keep on going back to that camera there every once in a while. Let's see. So that happened right there. Here's a live camera just south of that crash. Let's see here. Okay, so yeah, so we should probably see on this camera here for a few. Good golly. Yeah, so that northeast or top right side here of the camera, you guys can see. Bug says, "Wow, things are active again." Yeah, it's the remainder of these storms here. The last little bit of the storms. Like I said, this is the last little last live stream coverage of this event here. Last live stream coverage. Yeah, the clouds are definitely pretty dark on the top right there. So here very soon, things are going to turn pretty crazy. If it's a wreck and rain, I'm surprised they don't have more highway patrol. Yeah. So Andrew, you know how the winter people are complaining about winter, saying there's not enough snow. It's actually not true because it can still snow. Yes, it can. It doesn't matter at all. Okay. I still don't understand what you mean by it, but okay. But anyways, let's see here. So Charger, yeah. Alright, let's move up a little bit here. So that was there. We're gonna move up one more. Okay, that's the one we're just looking at, right? Wait a minute. There we go. Okay. Let's look at that one. Let's take a look at this camera. Okay, so yep, that's that. Yeah, you can see the winds there on the right hand side, you know, with those trees. Definitely, the winds are cranking here. Let's see, Bug says, "Thanks, Andrew, for staying on this. No problem. That's what I'm here for." Alright, so yeah, let's move up a little bit further. We're going to move to... So apparently there's like 2 cameras. Okay, maybe not. Let's go look at this one. This one looks like things are happening. Yeah, quite dark, actually. Everyone got their headlights on during the kind of like the later day part. Crazy stuff, huh? Definitely is some crazy stuff, my friends. Move up a little more here. Yeah, I mean, the good thing is we're only moving up like mile increments. Which is, you know, giving us some good coverage too. It's awesome. All right, we're gonna go ahead and zoom out a little more. We're gonna see if we can find a better camera. Ooh, that might be better. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can spot a shelf cloud again. We already had one on the stream earlier. Oh, that might be one right there. I think that's a shelf cloud up there right ahead. Yeah, you can see the very turbulent winds right here on the back end side of that. But once again, everybody, if you have any questions, like I said, feel free to let me know. They extended the tornado warning. What? Tornado warning watch? Rain, you mean watch? And I don't think they did, at least not in the latest. Oh, there's some storms firing up here towards Orlando. What the heck? Hold up. Whoa, hold on a second, guys. There is something happening outside the window right now. Oh my God! Wait, can you please focus? Look at that thunderstorm! Holy cow! Well, guys, you got a live camera view of a thunderstorm activity. Here. I'm trying. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Like I said, that's literally the storm that is on my screen here. All right, you know what, guys? You're coming on a little bit of a off-camera adventure there. Look, so the Orlando storm is literally right there. If it'll load, or if it'll, but look at that, dude. That's crazy. That is actually kind of nuts. Yeah, you can see Florida. Yeah, I'm in Florida right now. There's the palm trees. There's a view from outside the house. But yeah, so things are, good golly. Well, that's quite. Would you guys rather see my face, or would you rather see the storm? I'm assuming the storm, because my face is quite ugly. So, trying to find a little way to do this. I don't think I can. Okay, I think I might be able to position my camera on the back side of my monitor here. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to work things out for you. Okay, maybe. Well, no, that sucks. Yep. Well, there it is, my friends. Got ourselves a storm outside. Pretty cool stuff, huh? Where my merch? Yeah, you guys are on a different angle this time, huh? This is why my cameras don't work. It's because I always mess with them. Dude, that's growing. That's actually growing in size. That is a big old cumulonimbus cloud right there. That is quite crazy. Eddie says I vote face. Yeah, well, now you got 2 live storm views. One from the NWW16 headquarters, and then you got another one from some random place on Interstate 95. Here. Yeah, that's the storm, guys, right here that I'm looking at. This one right here. I think that's the one, actually. It might even be this. Wait, let me see which way I'm facing. I'm gonna... Wait, give me 1 second. Oh, here's the stream, guys. This is... Since we already have our camera off, here's what I'm looking at. So basically I have my radar over here. The live camera's on the right-hand side of the monitor. That side you guys can see on the far right, and then my streaming stuff. That's where I change all my scenes and stuff. But anyways, here, let me go ahead and bring up a compass here. Okay, we're about to figure this out together. We're about to figure this out right now. Don't care. So, okay, so I'm looking southeast, right? So that's the way of the storm. Like I said, you guys can see that storm out there right now. Yeah, that cloud is... Uh-oh. I really did it now. Okay, we're back. Yeah, I really did it now. But there you go. See, this is why we can't have nice things, because I start going crazy and then we lose our... God, I wish it... There we go. There we go. Better. So I was pointing southeast, right? So I think that's right here. I'm pretty sure that's... Well, then, if that's the case... Guys, I'm about to go on a little field trip here. I wish I could take you with me, but I'm going to leave you guys to a little camera view here real quick. I'm just going to go see out the window. Holy cow! Okay, yep, guys, give me 1 second. We'll be back, and I'll show you pictures. Put them up on the screen here in a minute. I'm going to go take a picture of this. Let's see, it's falling apart. It does look like it. Oh my gosh, my face is so pale right now. Here, let me actually take a better picture of this here for you guys. Because this camera actually is, I guess, pretty decent. Okay. Okay, so guys, I'm going to take 1 small second. Hold up. Because there is, like, apparently a storm somewhere. Hold on. I'm trying, guys. I'll be right back. never mind. It's not too interesting. It doesn't look that cool as I thought it would. There's a lot of like cumulus that's basically covering it, essentially. All right, let me actually. All right, we'll give you guys one last look at this cumulonimbus cloud. I wish my camera would be better, because the lighting is terrible. It does not want to focus on that, but okay. Yeah, let me shut the window now. Make lighting a little better again. All right, we're good. We're back. So sorry about that. It's a little bit of a little field trip I had to take there. Anyways, what's going on now? Oh. Okay, well, all the severe thunderstorm warnings are gone. So I really don't know. I think we might. We're getting close to this event here, or towards the end of it. There's literally no more severe thunderstorm warnings here at all. And at this point, these storms are in the marginal risk area, so. Oh yeah, okay. So the storms are out of the tornado, or moving out of the tornado risk area. Here, let me go ahead and turn that off. The watch off. So yeah, you guys can see the edge of the tornado risk here. It's not exactly precise, honestly, but yeah, you can kind of see that. That's the tornado risk area, and the storms are cutting right through it right now. And at the moment, I don't think we need to be here until 6, honestly. If I'm being quite honest with you, I think that, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're probably just going to cancel this watch here even earlier. They should. I mean, it's. Let me pull up velocity real quickly. I want to see if there's any concerns. Is that an area rotation there? Let's see here. We're going to switch. I think that's just radar being stupid here. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. I don't know. Is that an area rotation right there? It kind of looks like it might be. Yeah, no, I don't think it is, honestly. Yeah, that doesn't reach up with it. So yeah, that's nothing. Never mind. Well, I mean, honestly, guys, I think we might be mostly over with this event. I don't think we need to really carry on anymore. I think we're good. I'm pretty sure we are all good. All right, well, guys, I think. Might as well end the coverage here for now. If you guys did enjoy it, leave a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. Like I said, greatly appreciated. Let's go see here. Oh, Kara's here now, saying, "Hey guys, survived the weather in South Carolina this morning." Let's go see. It got dicey for a bit though. Hope we all are well and safe. Absolutely. Yeah, glad to have you here. Let me see. Let me check a look here back at that storm. All right, guys, so we're going to head off here very soon, within like the next... We're going to get off here very soon, within the next like few minutes. Oh, yeah, there's really not much to really look at anymore. A little bit ago when we looked at it, guys... Yeah, there you go. There's a live camera. You guys can see that cumulus cloud? Cumulonimbus? Yeah, that's live conditions in Florida. So yeah, so I think we're good. I mean, like I said, all the warnings have been canceled. There's no more warnings left. Even then, like the tornado probability is very low. And honestly, I really don't think that there's going to really be too much more tornado activity today. So I think we're good. I think we're just about good, guys. Severe watches. We still have that tornado watch in effect until 6, but it's almost 6 here. Mega says, what kind of cloud is that? Cumulonimbus. I'll show you another example of a cumulonimbus cloud. Cumulonimbus cloud. Here we go. Basically, a big old puffy cloud, essentially. Here you go. Here's a cool. Obviously, this is not my photo. But let me show you this here real quick. Oh, that's a very low resolution image. You should still understand it. That's a cumulonimbus. It's actually an anvil too. This is actually one they call a cumulonimbus incus, which is a little bit more special. Anyways, let's see here. How do I spell that? C-U-M-U-L. Wait, hold on. I have to actually spell it. So okay, CUMULOIMBUS. So, and then just cumulus are just little puffy clouds. Nothing too extreme. Usually in fair weather. Monica says, God bless you, brother, for the alert. I shared the YouTube channel. Thank you, Monica. What about the West Coast? Regarding any storms, yeah, the West Coast is basically done. There looks like there's some strong winds, though, towards the west. Or just some reports coming through here. Interesting. Bit more rain for California, it looks like. All right, well, guys. Well, I really don't think there's really much more to be covering here. I mean, we have. Let's see here. I'll tell you what. There's still a bit of snow happening towards Minneapolis. So I'll give you guys one little look here. We'll head off at 5 Eastern. Because it looks like it's snowing. Oh, wow. Yeah, you guys. Wow, this is actually really beautiful. Look at this. This is in St. Paul right now, guys. Look at all the snow on the ground. And apparently it's still snowing across the way. Here, let me go ahead and bring. Yeah, let me bring this radar view up to the region. So yeah, this is up in Minnesota here, towards where we're looking at. But still a bit of snow falling across these areas. But yeah, that's what's going on there, my friend. So once again, if you have any final questions regarding anything, weather related here in the country, if you're worried about something. Okay, here, I'm gonna move my camera a little bit. Okay, so something I do want to do before I head off here, since I've been caught up in this event so much, I'm gonna briefly show you guys the models here. We'll see what we can expect here in the future. So first off, we have this one system moving through. Ooh, what's that? So apparently another low pressure system developed for like the 7th. Maybe driving some snow towards like Iowa, Wisconsin, Illinois. And then something bigger happens for like the 15th, but that's still very far out. So I wouldn't trust that one. But this little guy might be something. A little cold front going, a little bit of cold front action. Now my question is there going to be enough instability? Oh, hold up. I don't think that's really going to play. 20 inches a bit north, which I was bummed because I wanted that much, but it's okay. It's skating. You're lucky you got snow at all because I didn't get none of it. I hope this tournament season sees active because 2023 will be the active year for tournament season. What, Haley? Hope it's not active. What do you mean? But anyways, yep, we're getting closer, guys, to storm season. It'll be here before you know it. I mean, even though it's the beginning of January, but we still have a little bit to go. But so it'll be here a lot closer than you think. It's really around May that we see a lot of it. Okay, yeah, there's some storms firing off here towards me, so let's see. I'm gonna switch, turn that off, turn on KMLB. But yeah, I mean, honestly, it does not appear that anything too crazy is going to be in the forecast here for the future. Temperature-wise, if you guys are wondering about that, we'll go ahead and switch over here back to the models here. So GFS, yeah, I mean pretty much normal for the most part, if not slightly warmer than it has been, which is good. But anyways, well guys, I think I'm just gonna head it off now. Like I said, there's really not much more to cover here. The severe thunderstorm warnings are now no longer in effect here. The watch is about to be expired here in 1 hour, which honestly it could be expired here a little sooner. We'll see, but probably not. They'll probably just let it run out once this cold front moves through. But anyways, well, I think that is going to wrap it up here for tonight. Like I said, if you guys did enjoy it, make sure you leave a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. You guys always know that I'm here for you. You guys always know that I will be here during the crazy weather days, you know, either ranging from snow, either severe weather, ranging from, the tropics even. But the tropics we're a little far away from now. But with that being said, like I said, with that being said, though, I mean, we always got you covered. Like I said, we've been covering this for the last, 3 days now? We've done about 4 live streams on this event here. So this will be finally the last one, we could say, for the severe weather event from the 2nd to the 4th, I believe. So, yeah. So we've actually been covering this a little bit more than those days because we were talking about it before it happened. So, just letting you guys know. So I think that's going to do it. Tonight, I'll do another live stream, maybe around 9, 10 o'clock or so. So we'll, probably a little earlier. We'll probably do another live stream around 8 or 9, so give us about, 4 hours or so. And at that point, I'll be doing personal forecasts for you guys. So, we'll be doing that for everybody. But once again, everyone, if you have any more questions, like I said, once again, let us know, and we will be here for you. Reese says, what radar app do I use? Oh, for the temps, okay. That is a section of forecast models in which I'd highly recommend you know how to read them, but it's called Tropical Tidbits, what I've been using. There's a bunch of other websites I use for models too, like a whole bunch of others. But all right. Well, once again, my friends, thank you all so much for joining. It is almost 5 o'clock here, so we're gonna go ahead and set the stream to end in about 3 minutes. That way, it gives you guys some time to say goodbye to your friends and family. Once again, everybody, thank you for joining us today. We'll catch you guys later on tonight. Because like I said, I want to do another forecast, live stream for you guys. I want to basically, go through the forecast with you all and all kinds of cool stuff like that. So hopefully, see you guys there later on tonight. Once again, a big shout out goes to Dilly Boy for basically becoming a member, or for the last 3 months. So thank you so much. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. And let's go see. Haley says, when is storm season? Storm season really kind of starts around April, May. Yeah, that's when activity really starts to kick off. Basically, early, mid, late spring. Yeah, just spring. Spring in general. All right, guys. Well, once again, thank you for joining us. Thank you all for being a part of this. Remember to hit that subscribe button. It'd be greatly appreciated. And all right, guys. Well, once again, thank you all for joining us. Please stay safe out there. If there's any questions you might have, even after we're live, like I said, feel free to join our Discord down below and check that out. All right, my friends. Well, once again, thank you for joining us, and we'll catch you guys here in the next one. Peace out, my friends. See you later today.
Around 2 feet with a dominant period of 0 seconds. Protected waters, a moderate chop. Sunday night. Southeast winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet with a dominant period of 4 seconds. Protected waters, a moderate chop. A slight chance of showers after midnight. Winds and waves higher and near thunderstorms. The coastal waters forecast for the following: waters from Squall River to Apalachicola, Florida, extending from 20 to 60 nautical miles, and coastal waters from Mexico Beach to Apalachicola out to 20 nautical miles. Rest of today, south winds 15 to 20 knots. Seas 3 to 5 feet with a dominant period of 2 seconds. Protected waters choppy. Showers and thunderstorms. Tonight, southwest winds 10 to 15 knots, becoming west after midnight. Seas 3 to 5 feet with a dominant period of 6 seconds. Protected waters a moderate chop. A chance of showers and thunderstorms in the evening. Thursday, northwest winds 10 to 15 knots, becoming west 15 to 20 knots in the afternoon. Seas 2 to 4 feet with a dominant period of 6 seconds. Protected waters choppy. Thursday night, northwest winds 15 to 20 knots. Seas 2 to 4 feet with a dominant period of 5 seconds. Protected waters choppy. Friday, north winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet with a dominant period of 5 seconds. Protected waters a moderate chop. Friday night, northeast winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas around 2 feet with a dominant period of 5 seconds in the evening, then 1 foot or less. Protected waters a moderate chop. Saturday, east winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas